Hi, my name is Emily Posey. I'm 35 years old. I just celebrated my 10th wedding anniversary with my husband, Michael. We have 4 children that we homeschool, and we live on a small homestead. We have chickens, ducks, rabbits, goats, dogs, and cats. This is really hard to talk about, but in early 2022, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. As soon as I found out, I started to research. I watched documentaries, I listened to podcasts, I read research papers, and I started looking for a doctor that could help me. I knew that I didn't want surgery, chemo, or radiation because they would greatly reduce my quality of life and make homeschooling and homesteading very difficult. I found a doctor in Dallas who was able to treat me alternatively. Unfortunately, I was very sick for 5 months. I had mono and an abscessed tooth. I got sick with COVID that left me sick for weeks, all while treating cancer, going to treatments 4 to 5 times a week. This left me exhausted and emotionally spent. I struggled with fear and pain and low self-worth. I felt guilty that I wasn't able to do the things that I normally did, like cleaning and cooking, taking care of my children and the animals on our homestead. By the grace of God, after 8 months, the tumor went away and the cancer was in remission, but this victory was short-lived. In January of this year, I started to have pain and I felt multiple lumps in my breast. I went to get another scan. They told me that I had 3 tumors in my breast and that the cancer had spread to my lymph. This put me at stage 3. The danger and risk of stage 3 is that the cancer cells are circulating throughout my body, putting me at risk of widespread cancer and ultimately death. But God is faithful. The day I got my new diagnosis, I found out about a procedure that is treating aggressive breast cancer. When I found out about this procedure, I felt like I had direction and hope again. The clinic is called the Williams Cancer Institute, and they are having a high success in curing cancer. I called the doctor, and he told me that I was a good candidate and that there was a couple procedures that would be good for me. The procedure involves injecting the tumor with medicine that not only kills the cancer, but helps my body to identify cancer cells. They also use electricity to kill the rest of the tumor. This helps my body to also be protected from cancer in the future. Unfortunately, this amazing procedure is unaffordable for my family because it involves travel, it's not local, and because of all of the money we spent with the original diagnosis. We need to raise roughly $80,000. This includes the procedure, travel, hotels, hospital fees, and also care for our children and animals while we are gone. The other options I have are to remove both of my breasts, to use drugs and treatments that will greatly reduce my quality of life, making me unable to do things like homeschool and homestead, and ultimately may not save my life. But this procedure with the Williams Cancer Institute has high success rates, and as little as 1 to 3 treatments, I could have my energy back, the pain could be reduced. I do have to travel, but the procedures are quick, and I'll be able to come home to my family in between procedures. The entire treatment plan would be over in the span of a month versus months of treatments. We are asking for help. We cannot do this on our own, which is why we decided to make this public, so that our friends and community would have an opportunity to come alongside us and help. We need to raise $45,000 before I can get the first procedure done. We're hoping to do this by May 31st, because the longer we wait, the higher risk I am for the cancer to spread throughout my body. There is no gift too small or prayer that isn't significant. I fully trust God that He will provide a way for me to receive the healing that my body needs. Cancer has gotten in the way of my life for the last 1.5 years, and I'm looking forward to being able to do the things that bring me joy without pain. From milking goats to playing with my children, from serving at my church and hiking with our homeschool friends. I know that God will be glorified no matter what my future holds. But I hope that my future holds a lifetime, one where I get to see my children grow up and I get to hold my grandbabies.